Alright, hey guys, I'm back out in the garage at my parents' house and just wanted to show you a little bit about the form of transport I've been using since I've been here. I have borrowed the car a couple of times to go places at night time and get a few things done, but predominantly throughout my trip here the transport has been through by means of this bike here, which is thanks to my sister. She lent me this for the trip, and it's been a fantastic piece of kit to have, especially in some of the roads here where cars can't get through and it's all blocked off to traffic. You can just sneak through with this and get some good footage done, and of course there's a lot of mud to go through, places where cars might get stuck or can't get through at all, and just to be able to have a bike through that, it's a lot easier. And as far as my pack that I've been carrying over here for my trip, I've been using this Condor venture pack here that was sent to us to review by EXTAC Australia. Here I've got my Search and Rescue SES unit badge on there. On the back here I've got this flashing LED light, which for biking at night time. On the front, of course, there's another light, and I'm carrying quite a bit of stuff in it at the moment. I've got my wallet and things in here, important, and here I've got my fold-out USB solar panel charger. Not that there's been all that much sunlight here. In this pocket I haven't got all that much at this stage. In here I carry my tripod and my GoPro camera. Inside here in the main compartment today, while I've been out, I've been carrying my first aid kit, down jacket, power cables and my laptop, as well as pens and all that sort of stuff for writing. So that's what I'm carrying with me every day. Also, when I'm going out to the city, I carry my largest survival kit along with pocket knife and things like that, and on my belt here I have my little portable personal survival kit that I made up, and that seems to have created a bit of a stir the other day. People seem to really like that idea. When I was at the migrant meeting and spoke to a lot of people who have been affected by the earthquakes, and talked about prepping and preparation for what else might come, and how they've learnt from the earthquake and how they have changed their lives for preparing just in case that happens again. So that's been really interesting. But I really wanted to say thanks to the guys at EXTAC, Adrian in particular, for sending this bag out to us. You'll see some pictures coming up. I'm going to do a review on it. This will be part of it, I think. And I've used it now on carrying to work as an everyday carry. I've used it on a land search for a missing person. That turned out to be around about 7.5 to 8 hours of walking in quite hard terrain in the mountains here in New South Wales. And now I've taken it to Christchurch to use as my everyday carry for going around and videotaping. It's extremely comfortable. I was going to do a review earlier, but now I've had this opportunity to try it out in different areas. I've given it a real workout, and I'm very, very impressed by it. I think it's a great bag. It's a fantastic price. It's coming in at under $100 including GST, so it really is a bargain. The quality of the build is fantastic, and I might suggest getting a different colour, perhaps maybe the black one, depending on what you like to go with, because this really does scream out military, I guess. And it gets a bit of looks from some people. It probably would look a lot less conspicuous, I guess, if it was in black there, but I really like this colour anyway, and I'm not too worried about looking out of place. On the front here I've stored my cell phone, and I've used this for my carrying water and keys, etc, etc. On the side belt there, you can't see it, but I've got my Leatherman and another portable bag set up there for carrying stuff that I might find on the road, or carry water, etc, etc. Hey guys, Phil here again. Today we're going to have a look at this Condor venture pack from EXTAC Outdoors and Survival here in the Gold Coast in Australia. that was sent to us to have a little look at. Matthew had a look at the, which was it? The Condor
Urban Go Pack.
Urban Go Pack, and I'm looking at this Venture Pack here. This is the one that I used today when we were out with the SES this morning, and this is all still set up with everything I carried, except I've added my laptop to as a laptop compartment. So we'll quickly go through what I've got in it. I kept it pretty light today. At the front here you'll see you've got all this sort of webbing for attaching extra pouches and so on. And in this first pocket here I've got my portable power pack, which is 20,000 milliamperes. There's a video on the side about that. This new Victorinox knife, which was a gift today from Not You Not Me, who was out with us as well. This unclips here. This is an expandable front pocket. And before we get into that, we've got this one here as well. We'll have a look at this. Alright, so this is really the office compartment of the bag here. Although it's not set up for an office, but at the top here I've got this Maxpedition little organizer here that's got my notebook and the waterproof paper. On the back here we've got one of those waterproof pens. I have a bandana which could be used for filtering water or covering your head. This one actually shows a map of a mountain I climbed in South Korea. Pretty cool. One snakebite kit. One life straw for filtration of water. We have one of the mainstay 1200 calorie bars. That's 1 day's worth of survival rations in case we were to get stuck out for any period of time. I've got my EXTAC basic GPS unit and my fire steel and old pencil climbing knife. I'm sure everyone hates to see me use a knife on that, but that has been dedicated to fire starting only now. So that pretty much goes everywhere with me. Sharpie pen and a small screwdriver pen. You zip that up. All of that's just on this front part of the pack here. That's all contained within the front pocket. In this little expandable space here, I've got my hat, my tripod, and my gloves. There's a massive amount of space in here for carrying extra stuff. It's all expandable. And there's also a zippered pocket in here that's also got some sort of velcro in here in case you wanted to stick something to that, keep it secure. I've got my name patch here. At the top there's a soft pocket here. Now that's for keeping any sort of valuable gadgets and items you don't want scratched, so potentially I could keep my glasses in there. But any sort of valuables you don't want to get damaged from the rough surface of the bag here. So if we open up into the main pocket, you'll see that these zips go all the way down the side of the bag here, on either side, and this just folds out nicely like that. So today I was carrying my jacket. Like Matthew, I don't carry the pants because they're horrible and very, very hot and sweaty. I've got my first aid kit. It's quite a sizable kit, everything I need in there. And this was my cook set for the day, which is just the Holy cook system from GSI, I think it is. And the small crux cooker and gas there. So, if you open this up here, you'll see you've got two zippered mesh compartments here. You could be using that for toiletries or really anything that you want to keep in there. On the inside of the pack there's also another one. This one they say is designed for an iPad or a tablet or maybe an e-book reader or something like that. And behind that you've also got a sleeve for a laptop. I believe it holds up to a 17.5-inch laptop. Not really sure what this is. That's just to show that a laptop will fit in it. I didn't carry that on the search today, or on the walk today, should I say. But there is space for that there. Alright, if we go around to the back here, we've got access into the back, so instead of opening up the front, you've got a zip here. You could easily gain access to your laptop or iPad or anything else that you've got stored in there rather than opening up the whole front system. If we go further around the back here, this is the hydration pocket. You've got room in there for a hydration pack. Up here you've got storage options, so you can clip the pack on, the hydration bag on, or clip it onto here. And you'll also notice if you get your finger in here, you've got access for the hose for the hydration unit. So it can come up through here and then along through here, and then you can connect it up to one of your straps for drinking. The one thing I really like about this pack at this stage is the fact that it's in the back here, it's got a hard plastic backing to it, unlike some of the other bags that are soft. This one's not very flexible at all, which gives it more comfort to the back and keeps that load from pushing into parts of your back, so you can really pack it with sharper, pointy objects and things like that, and it's not going to dig into you so uncomfortable. Down the bottom here we've got this belt loop, like the pack that Matthew reviewed. This one's also removable. We could pull that out here so you could store that away if you weren't going to use it. Today I did use it. I find it very comfortable. These clips are extremely heavy duty. Once they're clipped, they're clipped. You've got this nice thick webbing here, 2-inch webbing, and you've also got these little keepers here which stop the flaps from going around. You could probably fold that back under there and keep it nice and secure. So on the pack today I carried this, which is the 406 GPS beacon, rescue beacon. I've got my Leatherman. On the other side here I've got my torch holder. Not really sure where the torch is. I probably left it at home after I came here. And this Expedition dump pouch, which I carried my water in today. It's only a reasonably short walk, and I was pretty well hydrated, so I have got one of those pack taps as well that I sometimes carry on my larger bags. And attached here I've got my phone as well. So, as far as the pack goes, it's extremely comfortable. I really like the fact that you've got the attachment points down here on the side, so you can attach all the gadgets and doodads that you want. You've got the D-rings here. You can clip on carabiners or anything like that. You can easily clip on a radio here and have that run up. Anything you really like. It's got so many attachment points around it. You've got the nice carry handle at the top. Just clip it up. So, they are very heavy duty. Once they're clipped, you've got the sternum strap up here. Fits in very nicely. You can adjust all of this all the way down, across. Like I said, it's got these to keep the straps nice and tight. Wrapping around, and that's pretty much it. Fantastic bag. The build quality seems really good. It's a few frays here and there, but I think you find that with any sort of quality bag whatsoever, even some of the more well-known brands. At the front here you've got Velcro thing where you can stick your badge or your blood type or your name, or in this case your unit group name. And that's pretty much it. Really loving it. I've tested it out for a few days and will probably end up buying it at this stage, I think. So, hey guys, Phil here from the Next 72 Hours team. I'm outside in Christchurch at the moment at my parents' house, and it's a pretty chilly afternoon, probably getting down to about 7 or 8 degrees at the moment. Here back in Australia now it's around the 28 mark, so quite the difference. So I've come outside because it was a bit dark in the garage where I was trying to do the video, and I wanted to have a look today at a bit of a look at the Condor venture pack that was sent to us by EXTAC Australia. So I've got it located over here. If we just bring the camera around and look at it. There it is there. So this was sent to us by Adrian from EXTAC Australia. They're an outdoors survival and tactical company. They sell the whole range of Condor products, as well as a whole range of other things. This is one of the 2 packs that was sent to us, or that Matthew chose for us to do a review of. Matthew's already put up his review of his pack. I'm going to be putting up a joint review, or a bit of a combination review of this bag. I've already done a couple of reviews of it, and I'm sort of going to do a mismatch of it all together. So at the moment the bag's with me in Christchurch. I've come over here for a number of days to well, have a job interview predominantly, but also to look at what's happening over here since the earthquakes and do some videos. And so this has been one of the 2 packs I've brought with me, this one and the other bag I got from EXTAC, which was a tactical laptop bag. So at the moment I'm using this for my day carry, and I've been carrying it around with me on the bicycle, and I've been biking through some of the damaged areas of Christchurch, looking at how things have been repaired or how things are going, and what still needs to be done for the future, and what the state of Christchurch is now mentally and physically. And it's pretty tough conditions over here. It's pretty rough, and it's a lot of damage still in Christchurch, a massive amount of damage, a massive amount of stuff that needs to be demolished, and then the building that needs to go on after that, after the roads have been fixed. So when it comes to sort of tough and damaged sort of areas like this and destruction, you want to have kit with you that is of the highest quality. And I must say, without being biased, this is one of the best everyday carry packs that I've had so far, and I'm really enjoying using it. So thanks again to EXTAC and Adrian and the team, and throughout some of the videos you'll get to see what I've done with it. So that includes now carrying it to work as an everyday carry backpack, coming over here to Christchurch and using it while travelling through some of the damaged areas and carrying it every day with me, and also using it on a search and rescue deployment, if you will, looking for a missing hiker. At that time on the search and rescue deployment, it was extremely laden, or very heavily packed. It had a lot of stuff in it, and so that's probably the heaviest I've had it since. Now that I'm carrying it with me at the moment, I carry in it my first aid kit, my down jacket, rain jacket, sometimes the laptop, power cables to go with that, the GoPro camera bag, all the accessories that go with that, my wallets, the solar powered charger which is in here at the moment. Not that there's that much sun to go charging from, but it will be an interesting test to see how well that works in this sort of overcast weather, if at all. Lights for the bike, battery, USB power pack. That pretty much sums it up really for what it's carrying at the moment. So it's a very comfortable bag. I especially like the fact that the back of it has got a solid insert, and in between that solid insert and the pack you can put your water ladder in there. That certainly helped immensely. I have carried bags before that don't have the solid pack in, such as the Cactus brand from New Zealand. Now they make wonderful packs, but one of their biggest failures really was not putting a solid insert in the packs, because then it bends over, and if you haven't got great posture, it's going to bend over to match your posture, and if it's not already good, it's going to make your back heavier and worsen your posture as it is, and then just cause more pain and discomfort. With this solid back in it, it kind of helps to keep your back straight and your posture up properly. So I'm not even exhibiting good posture while I'm doing this video, and very comfortable. The straps are really nice. We'll have a look at the pack over here. So at this stage I'm carrying the pack with this high-vis reflective orange tape here, which has also got lights running through it. So I'm using that as my rear light for the bicycle. Inside here, like I said, I've got the fold-out tactical USB panel, as well as cables and so on in here, and also spare camera top pocket here, which is a nice comfortable one. I've got my wallet. Inside here, which folds out nicely, I've got my down jacket, my first aid kit, cables here for the laptop, and the laptop which was in the back here I've taken it out for the purpose of doing some work on it, but I have been carrying that around here. And here I've been carrying my GoPro camera as well as the tripod that it's on right now. So that's been coming out during filming. If we turn it around here, on one of these straps here I've got my cell phone holder, the OtterBox holster there, which would normally go in the belt, and that sits in here like so with me. I've also got a roly-poly, or a mini roly-poly here from Expedition on one of the pieces of using the molle with a strapping here and a clip, and I can't remember if it's an Ellis clip or some sort of clip anyway. And on the other side here I have my Leatherman tool set up in there, so pretty much got everything I need for this trip. This is the backing that I was talking about. In here there's a solid insert that you can rip out, and in between here you can put the water bladder. Under here of course you've got the a bit of velcro which goes through to where the bladder will come out, and that will carry on through the strap here, and you can have that set up for drinking from. On the sides here still you've got more and more strapping, which you can attach anything you want to, other packs. So I could have the first aid kit on the outside here if needed. You've got more up here, you've got a nice drag handle, so potentially if someone was wearing it and it was all strapped up nicely, you could pull them out of harm's way. Compared to the tactical laptop pack, I really like the fact that these straps up the top here are permanently attached to the bag, and the tactical one they can come off. And I think that's so you could, rather than using it as a backpack, you could use it as just a carry case. But I like the fact that these are permanently secured on here. I think that's a great addition. On the front here you've got a Velcro patch, and that is for well, for whatever you want. In this case it's carrying my name and my unit for the SES. Stands out quite nicely. And that's pretty much a brief overview of what I'm using it here for. You'll see in the rest of the reviews or the video footage that I've taken what I like about it and what I think potentially could be improved, but in reality there's not really much that I think could be improved with this. It really is a fantastic pack. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll put the rest of the footage up and I'll mix it all together in a way that looks good. I've also got some photos taken of this bag out and about. If you are looking for an everyday carry backpack or a tactical pack for whatever reason, I'd seriously suggest you look at the EXTAC website. The postage or the service. When I purchased my bag, it was very quick. It was with me within a couple of days. When this lot was sent, of course it was sent to us free of charge for reviewing, so I don't know exactly when it was sent, but I know it arrived all in one piece, and it was nicely packaged. The team's really good. You can email them, talk to them, they'll give you all the information that you need. The website's good, the pictures on the website are fantastic, and that's really something you look at, or I look at when I'm shopping for something, is it needs to have really good pictures. They need to be blown up so that they're sizable enough. You don't want those tiny little thumbnail pictures and you can't really see what you're buying and you're unsure. So check them out. They're www.extac.com.au. I'll put the link to the website on the video here and also down below. And yeah, I'll see you further on in the video with some more reviews of this product and also some pictures of it out and about here in Christchurch and also Australia as well. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.